So once again, welcome everyone to our business opportunity presentation. My name, for those who are seeing me for your very first time, is Dr. Kariuki Josphat. And I'm super excited to be one of the presenters tonight. I am married to one Pieros Cherotich, and between us, we are blessed with 4 young children. We've been in this business for the last 13 years now, come July this year, 13 years. Surely we have the confidence to say that the business work, and that is why we've been able to even fire our bosses. We are no longer employees. Before this, my wife Pieros was a high school teacher teaching physics and mathematics. Myself, I was a full-time lecturer in the university teaching computer science at the Catholic University of Eastern Africa. And ladies and gentlemen, for the last 13 years, we've built such a huge business that we've been able to set for ourselves financial freedom and time freedom. And I would wish that all of us in this call and those who are joining us will be able to do the same, or even to a greater extent, to a greater magnitude. So allow me to start off, and then later I'll be inviting one of our long-serving leaders in the opportunity, so successful, and I'm sure you'll identify with him because he started where you are starting now. So let me share my screen so it will be easy for us to move together. Right, so there we are. The host of this meeting is the International Superstars team. As I've said, we've been around for 13 years as a team. And our mission is very simple and straightforward: to help individuals to start their own businesses so that ultimately they're able to realize financial freedom, travel the world for lifestyle, and in general enjoy a much better lifestyle. There's always room for improvement. There is always room for growth. Even those of us who are doing very well, you'll find this team very helpful in stepping up your success to a new level. But then how do we achieve that? We are of the opinion that before we look for material wealth, let's take care of our health, because you don't want to make all the money and to take that money to the hospitals. So your health is your greatest wealth. And World Health Organization recommends that if you want to perfect your health, then make sure you follow this world or wellness triangle, where at the bottom you manage your weight by doing physical exercises. Then you take lots of whole grains, that is unrefined grains. People are fond of consuming refined grains, which have nothing in them. If it's like maize, it has been removed, stripped off the germ and the skin. Then you eat just the white part that remains, that even rat doesn't eat. You're eating nothing. Then fruits and vegetables, we should take 5 to 9 different colored fruits to boost our immunity. Then for proteins, we reduce. Don't eat too much meat. 20 grams is enough. Then fats and sugars we reduce or we do away with. But we are all perhaps in agreement with this, that people have inverted the triangle. I don't know whether you are a victim of this, but people have inverted the triangle so that what we should be doing less is what we are doing a lot of. Lots of fats and sugars, lots of proteins, little of fruits and vegetables, and whole grains, we don't like them. When you see someone taking brown chapati, you think they are diabetic, but they're just perhaps wise that they don't want to join those who are in hospitals suffering from diabetes. And then at the bottom, people don't have time for exercises. So people are obese and all that. And that comes as a result of eating the way this lady here is eating. Stuff that is not healthy. It might be sweet in the mouth, but poisonous in the body. But all is not lost. It's time to reverse that trend. And we have great news that although the World Health Organization had projected that 3 years ago, people out of every 4 deaths, 3 will be dying out of chronic diseases. And you can see those diseases here. Just to mention a few, heart disease like pressure, stroke, cancer, diabetes, or obesity, arthritis, name them. And that is a reality, by the way. It's happening today. But then we are saying it's time to reverse that trend. So what we've done as Superstars team, we've partnered with Neolife International, a very, very wonderful company to partner with if you want to enjoy high quality products. Neolife was started by Jerry Brasfield 65 years ago in the US because he dreamt of helping the world overcome these chronic diseases because himself, he was suffering from asthma as a young boy, 19 years. But today in his 80s, very healthy, doing all sorts of things that a young man should do. And the company spread from US to Africa, to Kenya, to all these countries, 57 countries now, globally. The big question is, how can a company survive for 65 years in all those countries when companies collapse within their first few years of establishment? The answer is our strong values. Integrity, honesty and integrity. We uphold that, absolutely. People are number one. We value people more than anything else. We are not in the business of making money. Money is a result of empowering people. So we focus on people. And you know, friends, if you can focus on helping other people to achieve what they want to achieve, then you'll automatically achieve what you want to achieve. Then products that work, we have seen the body here on the right-hand side. You can see them here. The Scientific Advisory Board members, top scientists and researchers in the world, formed the Scientific Advisory Board, which was started by the late Dr. Arthur Fast, who was the founder of cancer chemotherapy. So the products really work. Equal opportunity for all. We don't discriminate anyone because of age or education level and all that. Then long-range vision, what you are starting today will go many years to come. It has been there for 65 years, it will be there for another 65 years, and so on and so forth. So look at the solution that the company provides, where we didn't take whole grains, we have 3NN. 3NN is 3-in-1, whole grains of soya, rice, wheat, so that your cells are well fed, and when you feed your cells, you look younger for longer. You avoid diseases like cancer and all that. Then we have carotenoid complex. That is for fruits and vegetables. So that in only 20 days of using carotenoid complex, your immunity goes up by that 7%. Then think of omega-3 salmon plus. Very good for our joints, heart health, all that, and brain. Then we have multi, that is many minerals and vitamins. So the company puts for you all these 4 products in this kind of a sachet. In this sachet, we have the 4 of them, and then they give you 30 sachets like this in this box called Provitality. What a wonderful product. When you take Provitality, I can assure you, you'll be so vibrant, you'll have all the energy, and you can be able to do your things so comfortably. So the triangle, which was upside down, is now sitting on the right side up. Okay. So now you can be able to talk of money when your health is perfect. But we also have other products like weight management. Those who want to reduce weight, we have Neolife Tea, Neolife Shake, and others. And then we have herbals. like the feminine herbal for ladies to fine-tune your hormones. You know, some ladies are not able to conceive, they're not able to, you know, get children because of hormonal imbalance. Others develop fibroids, you know, challenges during their menses and all that. But with feminine herbal, you are sorted out. Masculine herbal is for men, to fine-tune our hormones so that we don't have issues as men, prostate health and all that. Then we have home care detergents, you know, which are organic and more economical. Don't waste your money on expensive stuff for cleaning because you do cleaning every day. For example, if you have LDC here, you'll save a lot of money that you would have bought so many other different types of soap, because with LDC, you'll shower with it, you'll wash your utensils, fruits and vegetables, all those kind of things with it, and it will save you a lot of money. Just to mention one. Then we have skincare, organic age-defying skincare, which will help you to look younger for longer, and you are natural. For our children, we have a nutritional products for them to boost their immunity and make sure they don't have these issues that you have when they are young. Investing in your children is one of the best things that you can do. And then for farmers, and I must post on this, for farmers, we have Supergrow, a very wonderful farm care product. Supergrow is very unique in the sense that, one, you use it to spray in all crops, and before you do that, you dilute it with water in the ratio 1:1,000. 1 liter of Supergrow, you put 1,000 liters of water. You see how economical it is. And your yields will shoot up 3 times. University of Nairobi talks of 167%. So those who are in agriculture, and of course, you don't have to be a farmer, but you can help so many farmers out there. Let's run with Supergrow. If you are to build business with Supergrow, you'll build a very long-lasting business. And you know, farmers will never stop using it once they use it the first time. Farm inputs are too expensive, and on the other hand, they are chemicals which spoil the pH value of our soils. But this is organic, cheaper, and friendly because it is non-toxic. So what we've said is we have so many different products. I've just mentioned a few. And as you use these products, then you can be able now to generate huge income. So we can now go to the issue of financial and lifestyle success. Now, we are talking of making money. And you know, this is where I would want to start from. We are not saying that we are struggling. We are not saying that we are desperate. But we are saying, regardless of what you are doing, if you're open-minded, you can take your life to the next level, specifically financially. Remember, there are those dreams that we've had when we were growing up. We wanted to make as much money, because money today, without it, you will live a very difficult life. I mean, money is not everything, but if you don't have it, you will know that life can be tough. Somebody said to run somewhere close to oxygen. That's how important it is. That's why everyone wakes up early in the morning to go and look for money. Others want to drive some good machines like this one. You don't want to always be in a public means of transport, you know, that kind of a thing. Others want to travel around the world. You can see the plane there. Like I'll be mentioning later, in May on 8th, we'll be flying to Turkey, Istanbul. You know, that's an incentive you'll be getting from us. And then others want to live in a good home, not paying rent throughout. But the question is, where are you in this cash flow quadrant? Because if you are in E quadrant, that is employment, then it means you don't dictate how much you earn. You just accept whatever you are given. You have no option. And therefore, you may not go very far. You may not go very far. If you have worked for a couple of years, you know what you are talking about. I was a full-time lecturer in the university, and I can tell you, if I start to just teaching the university, today I would be many, many years behind where I am now. So self-employed are people who start small businesses. Unfortunately, these are businesses that tie them, and without you, the business doesn't grow. So you become again enslaved. Actually, you don't own the business owns you. But good news, on the right-hand side, we have big business builders and investors. Big business builders are people who start businesses that are scalable. They don't work alone, they work with others. Did you know that your net worth is defined by your network? So work with others. One is too small a number, and that is the idea we'll be introducing to us tonight. And then I is investors, people who don't work for money because money works for them. So the question is, who would want to be on the right-hand side where money is not really a problem, and they move from the left-hand side where people are struggling, they are complaining of economy is bad, and so on and so forth. Remember, 95% of people are on the left-hand side, and 5% are on the right-hand side. All of us would want to cross over. And if you're already on the right-hand side, you would want to help as many friends to join you on the right-hand side. So how does that work? We tell you, use Superstars team strategy, which we will be discussing shortly, and the near-life high-quality products that I have already shown you. Now, fortunately, when you do that, you'll be provided with the logistics. You'll be provided with the importation of the products, online platforms to build your business from wherever you are, like website. You know, bonuses will be paid promptly. Distribution of products all over the country where you are is done by the company, and so on and so forth. So how does that work? First, we don't want you to go through middlemen. Partner directly with the company in your life so that you can operate your business in all the countries where we have existed. And the company gives you a license so that you are directly connected. We don't have advertisers, wholesalers, retailers, distributors. We don't have them. And therefore, the money that would be paid to these people, you and the company will share. You can now start understanding where the money you'll be paid is coming from. So you need to pay 10,000 Kenya shillings, a one-time fee. And in dollars, it's less than 10, you know, I mean, 100, it's less than 100 US dollars. And when you do that, you are given a couple of things. The first thing that you'll get is a kit. This kit contains international license, literature materials to explain to you more about the business and everything, your own website, the profitality we talked about, the 4 products for a whole month. For your information, this would cost you, the profitality alone would cost you almost 7,000 Kenya shillings. But you see, I'm getting it now as part of the 10,000 Kenya shillings you paid. And when you get that profitality, the language of money comes in. You see that 6 PVs, those are points. Listen to this. Every product has points. So profitality has 36 points. LDC has 10 points, you know, and so on and so forth. More than 100 different products. Supergrow has 60 points, and so on and so forth. And of course, you are given free delivery anywhere in the country by the company. So now let's see, how do you build your business? What's your work? The first thing you do is to use the product. Be faithful. Don't go promoting other brands there when you have your own Neolife products. When you buy the products, you get points. Then now you share the products with others. Those who are not members, share with them the products and you get points and profits. Profits because you as a member, when you buy, you are given 25% discount. So when you sell to somebody who is not a member, those are profits for you. And you get the points assigned to those products that you have bought for the customers. But number two is the big one, number 2B, share the opportunity. Share the business idea with others who want also to achieve financial freedom. When you build a network of other users, then the points that will be getting, you will also get those points. And end of the month, you are paid from all those points. And then please note that for you to excel in anything, you need to gain skills. So we are saying here, I will give you free training so that you can get the right skills and personal development to build your business. Now, I want to show you a very simple model that we use a Superstars team. And in 3 months' time, you could be earning anything between 50,000 to 100,000. That is what we call director. And there are many people in this call who have done that. So it all starts with you as an individual. There you are, and perhaps you've brought some few friends, you have few customers, and you have a total of 500 points, and you become what we call a manager. As a manager, you start earning something small, 1,500 to 2,500 Kenya shillings, but that's just the starting point. It's the first step. Then now what you do is build the network, bring other like-minded friends, Mary, Peter, Joe, who want to change their lives. And they do what you've done, 500 points, 500 points. That's already over 1,000 points. You are called as senior manager earning 2,500 to 25,000 Kenya shillings. And should the points go to 2,000 in the month, then you are called an executive manager earning 25,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings. Now look at the last step here. When you have empowered Mary, Joe, and Peter, and of course you are bringing other people also. These guys have become senior managers. They are giving you 1,000. They are also earning bonuses, and your total points are 4,000. Then you become a director earning 50,000 to 100,000 Kenya shillings. How is that? Someone who heard of this opportunity 3 months ago and they didn't take it is still where they were. But you took the opportunity and you took action. You've built the business. You are empowering others. You are impacting other people's lives in terms of health and financial well-being. And you're earning 50,000 to 100,000. That is how people are changing their lives while others watch them change their lives. And from that point, you just need now to develop other people to become directors like you. And when you have one who has become a director like you, then you're called a software director, earning 100,000 Kenya shillings per month. That's 1,000 US dollars. And you start traveling around the world. For directors, we give you local lifestyle. Like next week on Saturday, a time like this will be at the Sarova Stanley, treating our directors for a dinner after our convention that we'll be having at KICC. And you are all welcome to that event at KICC. When you have 3 directors, then you're called a Ruby director, earning over 200,000 Kenya shillings. And when you have 6 directors, then you are called a president team member, earning over 500,000 per month. Why I love sharing this with a lot of confidence, ladies and gentlemen, is because 13 years ago, I started just like you, where you are starting. And guess what? Within 2 years, 11 months, I was already a president team member. And what should that tell you? That you too, if you believe in yourself, if you have the confidence and if you have the desire to change your life, 3 years from today, you could be a president team member earning more than 500,000 net. And what will you not do with that kind of money? You'll be driving whatever the machine you want, like we are doing with the films. You'll be having your own home. We have 2 homes here in Nairobi. You'll bless your parents with the lives that you have always wanted to give them, as like we are doing. And more importantly, you'll have a huge network of people who are excited. Like we have Superstars team, a dynamic team, full of energy, very excited at making good money and enjoying better lives. And at this time, I want to bring on stage one gentleman who has done exceedingly well. Well, if you ask him, he'll tell you he has just started because the future for him is incredible. And this is someone who has benefited from these products and the business itself for a couple of years. I don't want to preempt much. I want to give him a chance to say hi to us and share his success story, a story that I also love hearing every other time. Harun Macharia, if you can hear me, please you can take it from there so that you can share your testimony. Kindly unmute yourself.
Thank you very much, PT. I want to greet everyone this evening and also welcome you again to this presentation. And I hope that you have really gained something from Dr. Josphat, who has been very clear on this presentation and told us what we need to do to be financially free and also to be disease-free and not give it our lives, because this is very, very critical. My name is Harun Macharia, and I'm a very, very excited member of this opportunity, because this is an opportunity that came to me a while ago. As our presenter has said, I am very old in this opportunity. Actually, it came to me, we heard of 1996, that's when it came to Kenya, and I'm one of the lucky few that were able to see it then. I was a very young man, actually a boy in joining university at that time. And it was presented to us by guys who came from South Africa. And it was a bit challenging because there was not much explanation. But having an opportunity to go and start doing my marketing, I was able to see the opportunity, because they were explaining about network marketing, and I was actually studying about network marketing. So I saw the opportunity and I decided to start immediately. I actually did not think twice about it because I had seen the opportunity. I was going to study in school to get knowledge and start business. So I had seen an opportunity to start a business. And that's why I didn't think twice. Many people think when people talk about I joined immediately, they are just trying to owe them. But to be very, very precise, I immediately joined without thinking twice, because I had seen, I was with elder men that were waiting upon me to tell them whether it was an opportunity that they could join. And actually, the person who had introduced me to it joined, and I joined after him because he was an elderly person to me. I could not have joined, and then he joined me. So I started the business with a lot of eager to succeed, because when you start this business, you have to have your strong dream. You have to have a strong why you have started. And my strong why I started was because I needed money. Though I was very young, I needed money, and that's why I was in school. But I started the business without a lot of mentors, because I told you it had come from South Africa. We were the first people to see it. So we didn't have people to show us the way. So I did the business for a short while. And when I attained a level of a director at that level, at that time, I didn't have somebody to push me to the next level. So, and along the way, I became kind of disoriented and lost the vision. So when you have your vision, you have to follow it, and follow it strictly. So as a young man, you don't have many challenges. I was not married then. I was still in school. So everything was being provided. So I didn't find any drive that was pushing me to succeed. But I didn't quit the business. Only that I didn't do it the way it was supposed to be done. But lucky enough, and I thank God for this, I didn't quit the business. Because in this business, in network marketing, you don't fail to succeed because you're doing it or you're not doing it. You fail to succeed because you quit. And that's the biggest worry. When you quit, you will not find yourself anywhere. There's this saying that, where will you be when your ship comes in? There are some people who will be in the bus station. There are others who will be in the airport. But you are supposed to be at the shore to gain or to get your goods when your ship comes in. So I continued with the opportunity, but without a lot of pressure. And along the way, I got married to my partner, who we do business together, Damaris, and we are blessed with kids. And I thank God, because even though I was not doing it with a lot of zeal, because along the way, I started looking for opportunity to be employed and all that. I wanted to taste also the employment. I got married and we got those 4 kids along the way. And the beauty of it is that I could see the difference when we were raising up our kids. Whereas others or my neighbors were rushing to take their kids to the hospital because they have gotten fever, they have gotten this and that, my kids didn't have that kind of a scenario. They were not in and out of the hospital every other time. They were outstanding. Even today, they are outstanding because you can see them. The growth that they have had is not a challenged growth. So I started gaining in this opportunity health-wise. My wife is challenged in this manner because she comes from a family that has a history of hypertension, both the father's side and the mother's side. So when she first got her pregnancy, she was challenged and she got hypertension. This one was a scare to me, but thank God, because these products, as we were told, they do work. I introduced her to the products, and true to the fact, the doctors could not believe what they saw, because they had actually even ruled that she'd be on bed rest for the whole of the pregnancy. But few months to it, she was up and running, and she has gone through her CSs, 4 of them, without worry, without any challenge. And if you see her today, and you are told she has 4 kids, 2 of which are teenagers, you not believe it. Thanks to the products. They are very, very, very good. So even my mother-in-law was able to overcome the challenge of arthritis and hypertension. My mother was able also to overcome the arthritis and nervous breakdown. So, and I've seen many, many people benefit. But how did I come to even now start it as a business per se? It is around the time of 2017 when I was looking for an opportunity to expand my earning basket. And I came across Josphat and the Superstars team. And this is what made the whole difference, because the mentorship that you get in Superstars team is beyond. We have been told that you start your own business, but it's not on your own. And this I came to see for myself. In so many other opportunities or many other areas, you find that when you're doing business, you are hiding so many things from your competitors or from those would-be competitors. But in this opportunity, you open up this business to everybody, then that's how you succeed. So I came to Josphat, and with an open arm, he was able to mentor me. Even though I had joined way earlier than him, I found somebody who was doing the business in a very different way. Because many people would think that when you're coming to network marketing, you're coming to sell products. But truth be told, you don't come to sell products. You come to use these products and recommend them to other people to use, because they are products that we need each and every day. So this is what I found with Josphat. It was extraordinary, and it was not being done by any other person in the near world, in Kenya, that is. So I partnered with him in this, and I availed myself to be taught. And within a very short time, I had gained my traction again. And I started doing it with a lot of zeal and with a lot of purpose and with focus. And that's how I was able to attain director level within a very short time. When I attained my director level, I was paid around $680. That is, it was amounting to about 75,000 Kenya shillings. And also, the PT himself was generous enough to add me something, a chai kidogo, and 10,000 came ringing into my phone, and I was amazed. So I was 85,000 into it. So I have gained health. Money started coming in. I was told, now, because you have become a director, this is where life starts. We are going to usher you into lifestyle. And I was taken to very exotic hotels in Nairobi. Fully paid, full day, eating everything that I needed. Being taught by experienced people, people that you have to pay a lot of money to get their lectures. But this one came to me for free because I had attained a level that actually attracted this. So it is my desire to tell my distributors, it is my wish that you all don't quit this business, because some quit when it's too early. Some will be just 1 week into the business, they'll tell you the business is challenging and it's not working. I would want you to start telling me that the business is not working when you work it out for more than 6 months and you don't see the results. That's when I want you to come back to me and tell me it is not working. We review and see where it is not working, because for sure, I know it works. And when you work with Superstars team, there's nothing that is going to hold you back. So I've gained health, I've gained wealth, I started lifestyle, but besides that, that is beside the point, because what has given me joy is that I have been able to make many people earn in this opportunity. I have been able to mentor other people in Kenya and outside Kenya, because my business is now spread into several countries. And I've seen them grow and are able to even also help other people. And that is how now you start getting the joy of network marketing. So for our guests, because I don't want to be too wrong, we have challenges with power, it's going on and off. I don't want to be caught in it. So for our guests, what you need to do is just get started, because you cannot go in a journey when you're not started. You have to have the starting point. Just start the engine and be moving. What you need to do is to talk to the person who invited you to this meeting, and they will show you the exact point that you need to make. For our distributors, you need to know why you are in this opportunity. Why did you start this business? As I told you, along the way, I was disoriented because we didn't have mentors then. Today, you cannot give any reason, valid reason, because we are here to help you. We will stand with you in and through until you make it. So you don't have any reason to say that you don't have any mentors. We are here for you. We are not asking for anything. We are asking for your availability. So be teachable. Let us work together. Avail yourself when the training like this is on, and you'll be able to move and make the difference. Hard work is required. Hard work needs a lot of discipline and persistence. So, and also now you need to have faith. Faith in the sponsor that has brought you into this opportunity. Faith in the company that we are partnering with, that is Neorite. And also faith in our products. And that can only be done when you start using our products. And for sure, when you do these things, you will be successful. So I don't want to prolong this, because I know we have much more from our PT on lifestyle. Thank you very much for giving me this chance to share my story. I'll be coming in when we have no challenges about power and share more on this. Thank you very much and blessed good night.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Harun, for sharing your success story. And you know, distributors, our guests, what should come into our mind is that if Harun has done it, me too, I can do it. You know, having started as a busy man and as a business person and seeing that there is more future in this business, even more than the business that he has been doing before this, it shows you that if you are adaptable, if you are not that person with rigid mind, then you too can do even more than what Harun has done and what we have done. And I want to just take a few minutes to show you. We've talked of health, we've talked of wealth, but then the third element, you'll not find it in other businesses out there. That is what makes us very unique. And that is something that even CEOs of big companies out there, they lack. That is lifestyle, where you are able now to forget about everything else and you just have time to enjoy that life. People are too busy out there that they don't have time even for themselves. So what we call lifestyle looks like this. Of course, even before I talk of lifestyle, it's necessary to mention that Pieros and myself, we started that small. You can see my wife Pieros there. If it's a health, look at what can happen. This is before and this is after. These are more than 10 years apart. You see the older person looks much younger than the younger person. And of course, when you start driving this kind of machines, then you know you are living, you're not surviving. And you are joining the #1 team. You can see the founder giving us their one. That's why Harun is passionately talking about Superstars team. And then lifestyle, it starts locally, then we go international. And for our friends in Zambia, I've seen Irene and her big, great team and the trust in Zambia. Please note that when you become a director, we'll also organize for an equivalent 5-star hotel lifestyle there in Zambia. I mean, you won't be left behind. Just become a director. And I know this month they are set to take their steps to direct. So those who are in Nairobi, you know places like this. This is Ole Sereni. This is just a few months ago. We were there at Ole Sereni. That was also Ole Sereni. The lower ones here, Sarova Stanley, where we'll be next Saturday. Oh, I wish you were all directors would meet at Sarova Stanley 5-star hotel and we enjoy ourselves for like 4 hours, just eating and enjoying and having fun. To become a Sapphire director, we take you to Windsor Golf and Country Club for a whole 3 nights and 4 days. Everything paid by the company. Then we fly you to Johannesburg Santon Sun Hotel for Ruby orientation when you become a Ruby director. That is Zambia, Victoria Falls. We were there 2012. Then we take you to Grand Hyatt. That's where we were in 2013. A very big hotel in Dubai. You can see us there with the founder. Then we went to climb to the top of the tallest building in the world. This building you are seeing here, it's called Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. I have been at the very top there. Isn't that life? And that time you are, rubbing shoulders with the CEO, Kedra. By the way, you hear from Kedra on Saturday, the CEO of New Life International. She will be talking to us on Saturday. Don't miss. That's the founder there, and so on and so forth. Then went to Obai, it's an island in Indian Ocean. We went to Cape Town with all these superstars, team leaders, sapphires and above. Then we went to Ferrari World. You get into a roller coaster that accelerates like that speed of bullet. And you are right inside. You have fun. You live in heaven when you are here on earth. Then here's water world. You get into these pipes which have water and you are pushed through By the time you're getting down here, you are 5 years younger. Then you got to see the biggest mosque in the world, live, very exciting. At that time, you are being hosted in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Paris. Then we went to Mauritius. That was our second flight to Mauritius. Then Mexico, Los Cabos. All these are president team members in New Life International. That tells you it's not a reserve of few. It's for the few who choose, not chosen few. So choose this way and you'll never regret. So we were celebrating 60 years then. That was in 2019. And then we went to, Abu Dhabi again, even with my own biological father there, you can imagine, with the likes of Mwesa here, Okech Florence and Orao, having fun. And lots of appreciation. This to me is something that I couldn't get in my workplace where I was teaching in the university. How can you be appreciated with 615,000 Kenya shillings on top of your bonus, monthly bonus, just because you've developed many leaders, just because you've helped so many people to earn so much? This is amazing. This is another world. This is what I want my children and my children's children to do. Have you heard them say that the rich are becoming richer and the poor are becoming poorer? It's because the rich know the secret. It's not about inheriting wealth. It's about learning how to build and duplicating yourself to your children. Then the beauty is, although what we've shown you is the past, this is in the future. 8th of May, 2 months from now, we will be on our way to Istanbul, Turkey. All expenses paid by the company. Transport, air ticket, accommodation, air transfers, everything, excursions, everything paid by the company. What a partner we have in Neola. And the superstars team, we are saying we have to all succeed, but it starts with you starting. You don't have to be great to start this business, but you need to start this business to be great. And don't despise where you are starting, your humble beginnings. Just pay the 10,000 to the pay bill here, 985650, account number, put your national ID. If you are not within the country, the person who invited you, they will guide you on how you pay the equivalent in your country. Don't procrastinate. Don't go to bed before you've taken an action. That procrastination is what has killed many dreams. And I want to speak to your heart, not to your mind. If you've convinced yourself that you want a better life than you've lived before, then jump on board. Don't bother with how you'll do it. Get started. Where there is will, there is way. And if your why is big enough, the how will automatically come. God bless you so much. Once you've paid for the message to the person who invited you, and before you go to bed, please call them, thank them for inviting them, and ask them, how do I start now? Thank you so much. Have a lovely night. God bless you. Please make sure that you all join us at KICC for a mega convention that we have the whole day with the likes of Dr. Wale Akiemi. And you don't want to miss those kind of speakers at any cost. We have a whole lineup of speakers, and we'll start from 9. So registration starts at 7 a.m. By 9 a.m. we start off the program, and by 4 p.m. we are done. And your life will never be the same again. Invite as many guests as you can, and your business will thrive. Thank you. God bless you. God bless your families, and have a lovely night and a lovely weekend. See you at the top. Bye-bye for now.